Welcome right back to the Bro Galtime podcast. I'm Tyler Pierce. With me, I have my sister Ashley joining us and Anzley McKinnis.
There we go. Yes, that's right.
Did I say that right?
Perfect.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay. All right. So, Anzley, just tell us a little about yourself, like what grade you're in, and what school you're going to, and what you're studying, things like that.
So I'm going into the 11th grade at Girl High School. I would like to be a teacher. So currently I'm taking like the education and training courses, and I really hope to go to Troy to continue that. I want to be a PE teacher and hopefully coach volleyball.
You want to be a PE teacher?
Yeah, your mom made me want to be that.
I can see that.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. So to start off, Ashley, can you tell? Well, first off, how did y'all meet? Yeah.
Okay.
How did y'all become friends?
Okay, so, like 2 years. When did I move?
It would have been good.
Like
It was
2
my
years ago.
9th grade year.
Yeah.
So it was about 2 years ago.
Yeah. Okay, so, like 2 years ago, I moved from Enterprise to Ozark. And. Sorry.
She's gonna get it together.
Anyways, I went from Enterprise to Ozark, and we both play softball, so I was going to have like my tryout for school ball, but it was what, summer workout? Yeah. Okay, and so Anzley was on the team, so I went for my tryout, and when I went, everything was going great. Everything was fine. I didn't even know her, but
You're a lie. I talked to you as soon as you walked in
she
the
didn't
door.
talk to me, but like yet again.
I just said she did.
I don't know this but I don't know, like to the end of practice, Ansley's running from first to second, and she told Ansley like, "What did you do? You like broke your knees
on
or
the
something?"
side of the
Yeah,
bag.
so she goes to like slide, but she doesn't slide. She like trips over the bag and ruins her knee all over again.
I had to have surgery.
Yeah, that.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, well, and then
I-
after we got like pretty close throughout the softball season,
Yeah.
and one day we were at practice and she was telling me about her church, and I was like, "Take me," and she was like, "Okay, let's go." And then we just
Just like you responded on my story saying, "Take me to the lake" or something. And I'm like,
Take me.
yeah, that sounds like Ansley. But
That's pretty much it.
cool. So do you have any future plans after high school?
Well, yeah, like I said, I want to go to Troy, and I want to be a teacher. I really want to be a PE coach. I didn't want to be a PE coach.
What did you want to be?
Well, I wanted to be a special education teacher,
I can see that.
and I still would like to. But
What was that?
Look, see, this is the first time she's hearing this too.
Mom,
Did you not know?
Mom's gonna hear about it.
No, as soon as she want to be PE until just now.
Mama just went.
Yes.
Mama
yeah.
died.
pretty much that's all.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so let's talk about Reid. So, like, you are.
Yes.
Do you have any funny Reid stories?
Oh, I have plenty. I
Okay.
have plenty.
Just name top
Hold on.
few.
Can we start by saying that like Ansley and Reid are literally best friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Reid is my number one. Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like when Reid gave you that homecoming.
oh my gosh,
Yes.
wait, I gotta find it.
Like you had a broken arm and he came
Yeah.
up to you. Well, like I saw that on Instagram and I was like, dang, Reid's got it. But
Let's go.
Reid.
yeah, Reid's got that Riz.
Reid's got that Reid. I'm gonna make that a quote.
Yeah,
Put that on a t-shirt.
which I did make like
There it is.
I'm now making part 3 of John Riz. Like
Right.
Can I see that?
Can they see it?
It's bright. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
But
There we go.
basically, I'm just gonna talk while she shows that.
Yep, go for
You
it.
can see it. So me and Reid, we started being
Fine.
friends. How did me and Reid start being friends? When was the first time I ever met?
Okay, so I think because we played ball together that
Yeah.
he came to a game,
Uh-huh.
or either he had like we met.
He came to a game. That was the first time I met him, and then
And
he came to church.
Yeah, and then like church,
Yeah.
After that.
And basically, all of us got really close really fast.
Yeah.
And then homecoming came along, and Reid, I had a hurt shoulder from volleyball. And so it was the day that I actually got into this sling. And I see somebody pulling up in the driveway, and I'm like, who's at the house? I have no idea. And Reid gets out with that thing, and it's a poster and all this stuff, and it was like, what did it say? It was like,
It said with a little rest season and
yeah,
these two can get a hookah with me.
yeah, it's still sitting on my dresser thing. And I was like, oh, and then we went to prom together, and I told Reid that Reid really likes to eat. And I told Reid that we were not going to eat, and he was like, oh, yes, we are. So
That's one of Reid's famous quotes.
Yeah, pro tip, don't tell Reid you're not feeding him, because he
loves to eat.
Yeah. But he pretty much showed me up on the dance floor at homecoming and prom. The wobble came on, and somehow Reid just do it. Like, he was just out there, and he was just dancing. And I was like, Reid, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah, so I, later this, a few hours ago, we were over at Matt and Shauna's house, because, Tyler was having his youth over.
Oh, yeah.
And they have this reclining chair, and it massages you and stuff.
It's
and
like a massage chair.
And Reid got in it, and it kept him calm.
Oh my God. He was so calm.
It kept him calm. He barely spoke.
It was
he
great.
He didn't do that
Yeah.
stuff, which is like a tick or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just, and yeah, I think we're trying to get him that. So it can.
Yes, I love that. I need one of those, actually.
We want one. It was great.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Do we have any more Reid stories?
Yeah.
No, I do. Hold on, wait.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. I'm trying to think what else. There's so much. So one time we were here at Ashley's house, and me and Ashley got home from VBS, and Reid was in the house, and he thought that we were Miss Lori coming home, and he was like, Mommy, I know you're in here. And so I'm like, I'm gonna hide, right? So I'm thinking I'm being slick, getting away, I'm on one side of the wall, Reid's coming around, I'm going this way, and Ashley goes, Reid, who's here? And he goes, Anzley. And about that time I hear her ask that, I try to run, and I run straight into the wall. Straight into it. Pretty sure I have a concussion, but it's okay.
That is.
Also that same day, was it the same day that he got mad at Miss Lori and he started screaming, I can only imagine?
Yeah.
Yes. Quote me when I say, me and Reid will be on The Voice together one day. Yes, we will.
Sing it, I can only imagine.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, they're making a sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes out next February.
I saw that.
Let's go.
Yeah, but, okay. So, do y'all have any funny stories that y'all, it says here, Ash and Anzley stories.
Oh gosh.
Y'all got any funny stories?
Would you like us to write a book, or... Okay, let me think of something. What's something? Wow, we have a lot. We're actually pretty hilarious. We're pretty funny people.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you, Tyler.
Pretty sure. That was very nice. We can do the, oh my gosh. This is like embarrassing. This includes Hampton, is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So, after VBS, we went to go eat at Monaco's. And this was it was Reid's birthday too. So it was Reid's birthday, and so we were at Monaco's eating lunch after VBS.
Was I there?
No.
Where was I?
Oh my god.
This was, we were
That's
just
right.
left VBS. We went to go eat.
Oh, this is during lunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We went to get Monaco's. Well, it was Reid's birthday, so Mom sent me and Anzley Hampton for some very stupid reason to go get cupcakes and drinks and
And water slide.
yeah.
That was our idea.
So we get to Walmart and we let Hampton drive the buggy.
Yeah.
Hampton is her little brother, by the way. Okay, anyways. We let Hampton drive the buggy and everything was fine. It was great. And then we were going down to get drinks and we turned or something. What was that?
It was one of those side stands that has and it was full of glass bottles.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a little bit like beside me and Ashley are
You,
kind of
you,
like,
you ran.
yeah.
Like you
Or
were
all of a sudden I hear boom, and I turned around and Hammond ran straight into. I took off. I was gone. Okay, there was no catching me. Right. So then Hammond gets to
It was so funny though.
It was funny. This time was funny. Okay. But then when we get up to the front of the store, Hampton's running over ankles, all kinds of. Okay, so we get to the front.
Yeah, and I start holding the buggy. Like, I'm in front of Hampton, and I hold the buggy so he don't run over my ankles. Well, we just got there.
Walmart?
Yes, this was like, and keep in mind, like everybody was at the front checking out. Literally the
There
whole
were
store.
so many people in there.
And we were trying to get by, and so we were getting by, and Hampton runs into the sunscreen cart. It's like a cart that rolls with sunscreen in it, and he runs straight into it and knocks
all the sunscreen comes rolling out. I ran. I was in the swimsuits. There was no catch. Nobody was gonna find me.
And I picked up like 3, and then I heard somebody say I saw that, and I took off. I was gone, and he just been there for himself picking out sunscreen.
That was pretty bad.
That was the most embarrassing time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
What else?
There's a lot. Okay, let me think. I'm trying to think of like
2
four
more
memories.
in the bowl.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like 4 memories.
I feel like it's not just like me and you. I feel like Nat's always here.
Yeah, kind of.
Like, oh god.
I don't know. I'm over here like all the time, every day, literally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like this sounds kind of like everything we do is funny.
Yeah.
So like when you try to pick out like certain things that are funny, like
Literally,
I don't know.
they're
Yeah.
not like stories. It's just like comical.
Like just us, like we used to
Yeah.
put a camera
Yeah.
on us all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
Tyler knows because he'll sit there and observe, and then after he gets done observing, he'll mock what you do.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Anthony does this.
And Emma does. Thank you.
Yeah, like Mama calm. Okay, so like I think that was Memorial Day, I believe,
Yeah,
or that night.
I don't know.
it was.
It was somewhere in there.
Yeah, no, because they came to play stuff. And
Yeah,
But-
just
They just came.
But
to
yeah,
play.
like, Mama made a comment on. Well, I think Emma said something like we were all in here, and Mama congratulated her on something.
She said
And
that
she
she
said-
was. Yeah, she was like, "Thank you, Emma, for keeping it PG or something." And Emma was like, "Hey, thank you."
that cracked me up.
Emma's actually came back from Disney today. I was very sad.
She ain't back.
Yeah,
No, she's been home. I saw her.
I think she's been gone, but like starting now or the whole week or something like that. But yeah, like one of those funniest stories from that night, and this was like top tier, the best one. So you were talking about a guy named Pit Six Pollock, and yeah, a guy on the football team.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna get into all the details, but yeah, like I was trying to figure out the name of him, and I said, "Who's Potluck Polly?"
Yeah.
and then we went on about saying Potluck Polly.
Potluck Polly.
And like that's his new
We
name.
were just sitting there and we were talking about him, and Tyler was like, "Oh yeah, Potluck Polly." I was like, "Who is that?" What? I was like, "Who?" He said Potluck Polly. I said, "No, Tyler, that's not."
No, it's Pit Six Pollock. Well, like all I had was a P and a P, so like it had to be.
Yeah, Potluck Polly. That makes sense. Potluck Polly.
Yeah, that's right.
It's okay though.
I mean, I think you did great personally.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Like that.
Actually, guys, let me show you something. Hold on.
Christ.
Oh, can't spell. I'm gonna like cover his thing and his. Can you see
Potluck.
that I changed his name in my phone to Potluck Polly?
That is
You
funny.
actually probably definitely can't see that.
I want to see his face real quick.
It's covered up in this picture. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Bro.
Easily.
Hey, we're
Yeah.
live.
Oh. Sorry.
He probably won't watch this anyway. Just
I'm
don't.
gonna send
Just
it
don't
to
tell him that's him.
No.
No, Tyler.
Oh, he played for the. Okay.
He plays for the Carroll Eagles. Hot dog.
No, I thought he played for
Oh, wait,
That's baseball.
I think I clicked on baseball. I think it's
golf. He's on the golf team too.
He's on the golf. Shut up. He's not on the golf.
no, yeah, he is.
Easily.
Oh yeah, he is. Hello.
Oh. He's not on the golf.
That's him.
It's okay though, Tyler. You'll see. I've moved into a new leaf of life.
You're upgraded.
Oh wait, you look kind of miserable. It's better though, isn't it?
Hey.
Yeah.
Look, guys.
Oh, when you text him. Oh my God.
How about this? How about this? Amy and Anzley were on the phone. We were on the phone. And she was on the way to DYW practice. And we're on the phone. He's on the phone. He's driving. It's on his phone.
He was across the room and the red flag. And I was in the middle of talking about him too. And I was like, no.
No.
Emma! She's home. Yes! We'll go see her later.
That's the second picture I showed you.
Oh.
And I was like, ah! And he was like, she's like, I'm about to pee my pants. And I was in the middle of talking about him. I didn't know what to do. I was like,
Wait, for the first picture you shot?
the second picture was
Oh,
the
okay.
second one. This one.
Oh,
It's the one who we're talking about and stuff.
oh.
This is the way to go, guys. I promise you.
Okay, continue.
Okay. Anyway, that's the story of Potluck Polly. That's how that all came about.
That's great.
Okay, let's get into Andy's testimony. So, how did you come to know Christ?
So when I was very little, actually, I've always been going to church, and we kind of hopped around churches for a little bit, and we never really found a church home. And then we went to this church, and it was called Church with You. Our friends had,
Come to church with you.
yeah, they were like, come on, come to church, whatever. And so we did. And I was in with a really good youth group, and together, we kind of formed our relationship with Christ together. We were kids, we knew who, we knew who he was, but we didn't know who he was, and we didn't really have a good, strong relationship with him. And so our pastor came in, and he was talking to us about the next steps that we need to take. And I told him, I was like, I'm ready to give my life to Christ. And he was like, okay, let's go. And I actually, when I got baptized, I was 10 years old, and it was in a blow-up hot tub.
Yeah.
It was in a blow-up hot tub.
hot tub?
Yeah, because our church, it was at the Civic Center. So there, it wasn't in a sanctuary, so he had a blow-up hot tub, and he was like, we're baptizing you in this, you want to get baptized? This is what we're doing. And I was like, okay. And I got really, I loved that church. And then there was some unfortunate things that happened, and we stopped going to that church, and it was church hurt. You'll never experience any type of hurt like church hurt. Ask me how I know. Yeah. It was pretty bad. I struggled with it for a while. And I never really struggled with my faith, but it definitely was hard because I was so invested in that church and with that youth group. And it's hard when you have those, because the people help you, when everybody's in it together for the same reasons, it makes it just so much more, you're so driven and you're, on fire for God. And I'm not going to say that I wasn't on fire for God, but it was just on a different level because I was so hurt by what had happened. I just didn't understand it. I couldn't come to understand why it happened, why it would happen, and why us, when we were so, invested, and it was home to me. Well, then whenever Ashley came to softball, we had attended a couple churches, but nothing was this is where you should be. So when Ashley came to softball practice, she was telling me about her church, and I was like, oh my goodness, we should go. And So my first time I went, it was on a Wednesday night, and I went, and I was like, I really liked this. Like it was fun, and I felt like it was a pretty good youth group. And I went home to Miss Ashley, and I was like, we need to go here. Like I just felt the Lord speaking to me at that church, and I hadn't in a while, and that's why it was so different for me because we, like I said, we went to a couple churches, but nothing like. It's like I was hearing the message, but I wasn't hearing him. And that, like, when I went to Ozark Baptist, even on a Wednesday night, like, youth group, it was so much. I was like, this is where we need to be. And so I think, was it the next Sunday? Was it that Sunday?
Something like that.
It was that Sunday. I think we all came, my whole family came to church, and we all went home, and we were like, this is where we need to be. Like, this is it. And we've been going ever since, and I love it. And I don't think we'll ever move. Actually, I hope we don't. I'll be very hurt if we do move because I don't want to experience church hurt again. That was bad.
Yep.
That was so wonderful.
Yeah. So next question. So from the time that you got saved to where you are now, what has God been teaching you?
God has taught me that He puts people in your life and He takes people out of your life for a reason. When He feels that people are in your life that don't need to be in your life, He will take them out of your life. And it can be hard, but everything happens for a reason. And as long as you trust in Him and know that He has a plan for your life, it just makes it 10 times easier. Like as long as you trust God, you'll be fine with anything.
Well, that's all the questions I have. Anything else you want to add or talk about before we close out?
Yes. That's all I got.
That's all. We out.
Anyways, guys, you should like and subscribe and comment down below.
Okay.
Make us famous.
Yes.
Make me famous. It's my YouTube channel.
It's
It's my YouTube channel.
I'm a collaborator.
Triple threat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Triple
Okay.
threat. You should make that a channel. Triple threat.
Triple threat.
That's what you should call us. Triple threat.
I'll put that in the title. But
Yes.
Triple threat.
yeah, I'll come up with a name. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Can you close out with a verse?
I can actually. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna read it. Oh.
Who is that guy? Oh, hey, another restore. So yesterday, when me and Reid were fixing to go home from Granny's, this lady in a blue car drove by
Oh my God.
and said, because she was trying to ask me a question, and then Reid just stopped and was trying to shit, and he's like, "Who are you?" And like I told Reid to go get in the truck, and yeah, like she said like that. I'm from around the corner, but yeah, like she asked me like so we put stuff by the road like for people to pick up, and she showed me like that she picked up something, and she was just wondering like if yes, this is at Granny's like yesterday, like when me and Rick were leaving, and yeah, and so yeah, she asked if y'all were throwing this away, and I was like, yes, you can have it. So yeah, that was that.
Take it. I also have one thing. Guys, let me just tell you how much I love. So every time I'm on the phone with Ashley, if Reid is anywhere in the room, he can just know that I'm on the phone. You know?
It's her voice. Like he knows.
That's Anzley. That's you.
He knows Anzley's voice.
That right there makes me want to just cry every time. Anyways, that's my best friend Reid. And if y'all ever try to take my best friend Reid, coming for y'all. I feel like I don't know where to look in this camera. Like, am I supposed to be looking in that circle?
Yes, it's right here.
Are you sure? Because I feel like there's a lot of other things that I could be looking at. Like, sometimes I've been looking at the corner up there that actually doesn't even have anywhere for me to look at. So I don't know why I'm looking up there.
Yes.
It's okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
Looking at y'all now.
I hope we're all in the frame.
Oh,
Me too.
did we not check?
Ash, go check real quick.
Okay.
I'll probably edit this out.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's fine.
Just making sure.
We're in the frame.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so You want me to do my verse?
Actually, get back up.
Actually, get over here. Get in the frame. Sit in the frame.
I'll probably keep this.
Keep it.
Yeah.
Don't edit anything out. This is like the best podcast you've ever had in your life.
If y'all please do not subscribe or like.
Do not.
If y'all don't, please.
Please like and subscribe.
Please like and subscribe. But like I'm telling y'all, like I get good guests, and they do stuff like this.
He's calling me a good guest.
We're the best
Please.
guests, so.
We're the best guests.
Please
Don't ever.
make my channel go viral, please.
Yeah, and then when you like and subscribe, if he brings on any other guests, please keep commenting. We want Anzley and Ashley.
Hey,
We want Anzley and Ashley.
we might bring Polly on so I can ask him a question.
No, we can bring the.
Oh, here, you can ask him a couple
Who's
questions.
the other one? Oh, the other Pete guy.
Yes.
Okay, and why?
Number 2.
And why are we not mentioning his name? Because like actually, his name is my middle name. So
Yeah.
Really?
Tyler Parker Peters. So, yeah,
Folks.
the guy's name's Parker.
Yeah. That's easy.
Best friend, right?
Right.
Right. Okay. All right. Close out with a verse.
Okay, so my verse for today is from verse 35.
This saves his life first.
Okay. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will make straight your paths.
Which verse was that?
Proverbs 3:5.
Can I ask you a question?
You
Yes.
can ask a question. No, I don't. Actually, I'm not taking your teacher this time. Sorry. What?
Okay.
I'm listening.
Oh my God. What's the question, Ashley? What's the question?
You have my attention, or you can ask the
How
question.
does that verse relate to your life?
Because, like I said, folks, you have to trust in him always, no matter what. No matter what happens to you, stub your toe and you don't understand why you stubbed your toe. Trust, because the Lord has a reason for why you just stubbed your toe. You probably were very hateful to somebody earlier that you shouldn't have been, so he's like, stub your toe. And that everything that happens, we're on this podcast for a reason. Probably because Tyler's going to go viral. Probably.
Up to 140, probably up to 149 subscribers. So please make it 150, please. Hey, I would like to get up in the 200s. Or
Oh, we're going past that. We're
thousands.
2K.
2K.
This is 3. We're hitting 3K. That's okay. The Lord made me put up 3 fingers because he knows we're hitting 3K. Okay? And it's a K. That's actually not a K, that's a L.
Okay. All right, Ashley, close us out.
Tyler just told me to be quiet.
Hold on, I gotta lock in.
I think we're past the 30-minute mark, but
I'm waiting for you to lock in.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, my nose. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Do you want to hold my hand?
oh my goodness.
Right.
Did Reid just say daggum? Is he saying daggum, daggum, daggum?
Yes, he is saying daggum from Mayor's Cocktails.
Ah, I love
that. Okay, got it.
All right, close us out.
Dear Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for everything you've done for us, Lord. Just thank you for Anzley, God, and the friendship we have with her, Lord. Thank you for bringing her into our lives, Lord, and what she means to us, Jesus. I just pray that you would reach the people who are watching this video, Lord. I just pray that they would learn something from this, Lord. I just pray that you would move in their hearts, Lord, move in ours, God. I just pray you keep us safe, Lord, put a hedge of protection over us, Lord, and just thank you for everything you've done here. And I pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, guys, we out.
We out. Triple threat.
Woo!